Hi there. I wanted to come on and share a little story with you that happened to me. It'll be 2 years ago next month, and it truly freed me from the past and let me get on with my life in a way that I didn't think was going to be possible. So, taking you back a little bit from 2 years ago, when my son was 8 months old, something happened in our lives that changed it beyond my comprehension levels and sent me off on a different journey than what I thought I was going to be on in my lifetime, and my son as well. Our lives changed and I had to take responsibility, and that's one of the key words I think for my 2019 is going to be responsibility, anything to do with responding, all those kind of things. And for the best part of, I'm trying to think how old my son is now, for the best part of 8 years, I carried around with me this negative weight, and that is the only way I can describe it. It was a negative weight that used to crop up every now and again. Even when I thought I dealt with it, this negative weight would just pull me back down. Now, 4.5 years ago, my life changed a little bit again. But what happened 2 years ago in the January was I knew that something was coming back into my life that would be a daily reminder of the event that had happened 8 years ago. And I was so anxious, I was worried, I was a little bit stressed, and I don't really do stress, about how I was going to cope. And maybe it was February, because I was gardening at the time. I was in my front garden, digging, weeding, just maintaining the garden, nothing too strenuous. And I was mulling it over in my mind. And I kind of just went, I have to take control of this situation. There's nobody else in my life that can control the way I feel, the way I react, the way I deal with this. And as I went through this thought process, I started crying in the garden. I was alone and I started crying. And I actually felt this weight go. Whether it went up into the universe, I don't know. It just disappeared from me. And it was such a profound moment in my life, and it has such an effect on me that I remember sending messages to my parents and my cousins and my partner saying what had happened to me in the garden and how the next few months, the years, how my life was going to be so much different to what it had been, based on me releasing this negative shit. And that is the only word for it, this negative shit that I'd been carrying around with me for 8 years. And ever since that moment, my life has changed immeasurably on all different levels, whether it be social, relationships, financial, personal development and growth, business, everything has shifted for the better. I've got an abundance mindset and I am the only person who can take control of me and my reactions to life, to other people, to situations that happen. And in 2019, it's one of my missions to enable you to take the same kind of actions, to release the shit that you've been carrying for years. And we've all got it. Of course we have. We've all had experiences in our life that mean that we carry baggage that we don't need with us anymore. All these negative emotions and feelings and thoughts and beliefs that we store within us and don't realise. Once you've let them go, you have this freedom that is just such a joy to have in your life. So I invite you to join me on that journey when you're ready. You know where I am, and I shall see you again soon. Bye.